I've walked through valleys where sunlight felt like a distant memory, places where my own footsteps sounded like echoes from a heart afraid. Some days I question whether you still heard the prayers I struggled to whisper, because storms kept rising faster than the strength I had to face them. I tried to pretend I understood your timing, but patience has always been my weakness. I carried burdens I never should have held, thinking carrying them made me stronger, but the weight bent my spirit in ways I didn't want to admit. And still, even in the silence, I felt a gentle pull I couldn't explain. You never shouted, you never forced your way into my chaos. You simply waited for me to lift my head long enough to notice your peace. Looking back, I see how every closed door was protection I didn't recognize, and every delay was a mercy disguised as distant.
Now I'm standing in the middle of what used to terrify me, realizing you carried me through seasons I thought I'd never survive. And when I trace the map of my scars, I see fingerprints of grace.
Who am I to doubt you, love, when you never let me fall beyond your reach? Who am I to question your ways when your wisdom runs deeper than my fears? You've guided me through battles that should have broken me in half, yet somehow I stand here breathing with strength I know I didn't earn. If every tear became a seed for the healing you planned ahead of time, then who am I to second guess a God who writes victory into every valley? Who am I to doubt you, Lord, when you've proven over and over that even when I lose myself, you never lose sight of me? I've had nights where doubts fell louder than my faith, nights where I questioned whether your promises were still meant for someone like me. I looked at others rising while I stayed planted in the same hard ground, wondering if maybe I had missed my moment, or if I was too broken to be chosen. I mistook waiting for abandonment and silence for absence, not realizing you were building something in me that requires stillness. Growth doesn't happen in rushes, it grows under pressure in quiet places. And even when I wandered further than I meant to, your mercy followed closely. You kept sending reminders in ways small enough to overlook, yet powerful enough to soften the stubborn corners of my heart. People I didn't expect spoke truth I wasn't ready to hear, and even that was you shaping me gently, patiently, faithfully. You show me that unanswered prayers can be hidden blessings, and that delays are often deliverance wearing unfamiliar clothing. The more I surrender, the more I realize you were always ahead of me. Who am I to doubt you, love, when you held me through storms that would have swallowed me whole without your hand to guide me? Who am I to question the path when you see the whole horizon while I see inches? You've lifted me from places my own choices dragged me into, and breathed life into dreams I thought were buried for good. If every setback was a setup for a greater becoming, then how could I ever forget the faithfulness stitched into my story? Who am I to doubt you, Lord, when you've proven again and again that your plans shine brightest when my understanding ends?
I've realized doubt comes from trying to carry what you never asked me to hold. Fear grows when I mistake control for safety, forgetting you command the wind. You turn broken pieces into blueprints for miracles, and even my worst days are threads woven into something purposeful. Teach me to trust when the road bends unexpectedly, to lean when I don't see the finish line, to breathe when anxiety tries to steal the air you freely give. You've been faithful before I knew how to recognize your fingerprints, present even when my eyes were too clouded to notice the light. And now, standing here with clarity I once begged for, I can't help but bow in awe at how you make beauty from dust.
Who am I to doubt you, Lord, when grace keeps finding me in every broken corner? Who am I to question your timing when it saved me more times than I know? You've rewritten chapters I thought were ruined beyond repair, and turn my morning into testimonies I never imagined sharing. Every fear I carry melts in the warmth of your unfailing presence, and every weakness becomes a doorway for your strength to shine through. Who am I to doubt you, Lord, when you've been nothing but faithful? Steady in storms, gentle in correction, patient in my wandering. If surrender is the path to peace, then let my whole life echo that truth, because now I see clearly. You were fighting for me long before I knew how to call your